Hey, grade 9. So this is my second video. I believe it's October. Oh my goodness, I already rushed it. August 30th. Okay, it was the end of October. We'd be done Quint 1. So we're not there yet, but anyways, and that'll come pretty quick. So I'm going to go over what the class will look like. Just kind of set your mind at ease here. So I'm just going to share that with you. Here's the B9 plan. All right, so I'm going to, just so you know here, we have the ELA B9, it's period 1, Quint 1. So just to plan ahead here, videos will be posted on my Google Classroom and YouTube channel, which will be entitled Heskin ELA. The videos are supplemental and will help keep yourself on track during the Quint. Now, the course outlines for ELA B9 is located on the Centennial LibGuide under my tab, Mr. Heskin, as well as other resourceful information. So please check that out. Manage your time well. The Quint is 159 minutes with staggered times for starting and closing each class, and including our breaks, so no bells, and watch your clocks. Now, I just realized that the Quint should be actually block, because the blocks take place in a Quint. So we'll get used to the lingo as we go. So, but right now, if I say Quint, I'm referring to block, but it's during the Quint. So, spin. Okay, so we'll get through it. Okay, so anyways, wear a mask. It's mandatory in all collegiates. That's important. And if you're absent for any reason, please check the guide that was emailed to your parents to check your symptoms and things like that. Check into Google Classroom, YouTube, or ask a fellow classmate for information just so you can stay on track with everything. 1 day of a block schedule is equal to 2.5 days of a semestered schedule. 1 week is equivalent to approximately 2 weeks of school during a semestered schedule. So time management is important, okay? So, and we will get used to that schedule. You may think it's like, wow, 159 minutes, okay? Once you get into the groove and you see how things are working, things will go relatively smooth, okay? And use the entrances and exits that have been assigned to you. And so that's main entrance and exit 2, and that faces Nelson Road. Okay, so how will the class time look? Part 1 is 8:50 in the morning when class starts, and that will be our literary study. That's when we're going to be focusing on our novel and our play, and when we take that time up there. And so we'll be able to read the text, perform the play, discuss it, prepare for your projects, and get those done so that they are done by the due date set. Break time will be at 9:50 to 10 o'clock, so it's just enough time to stretch, maybe get a drink quick, maybe get some air outside the class, and then just come right back again. I can't see you going all the way to your exit 2 to get some fresh air, but some of you may do that, but you have to get back right away. And be sure you're coming back in through the correct exits, because the other exits are assigned to other classes, okay, or other grades. Part 2, when you get back from break, skills activities, we'll be looking at reading and writing skills and other curricular requirements, so just keep that in mind. Part 3 will be around 10:30-ish, and we'll have our written and curricular assignments, and that'll be when we use our course outline, so it's important that you have access to that, either through your laptop or iPad or phones, just so you can access the assignments in that course outline, especially for the novel, because everything's there. And then you'll be dismissed at 11:29. Okay, your lunch time is 11:29 to 12:19. So watch your clock, because class starts at 12:19. So even though it says 11:29 to 12:19, you should be making your way to class for your period 4 class at 12:19. And that will go to until 2:58, and then you'll be dismissed and you go home. Okay, so you must be in your period 4 semester 1 class at 12:19. So don't be late for that. Course outlines will be available on the LibGuide as stated. No paper copies will be given out this year. So go online, get your copies there, and if you need to print it off, then that's up to you. But it's accessible online. And all assignments will be either submitted through scanning, so I'll come and scan your assignment, or you can email it. Okay, and you can email a picture if you want to do it that way too. Wear your masks, it's mandatory. Okay, so be sure you have your masks. Okay, and that's in class and outside of class. Maintain physical distancing where available. And stick to the right of the halls at all times. There's arrows available, so just follow that and avoid congregating in the halls. Use your designated entrances and exits as well. Clean your workstations. So if you are using a desk or an item, be sure to clean it off before you leave. And we are all in this together. So please help each other out and wear the masks, protect your fellow schoolmates, and ask for help when needed. Okay? And take care and be safe. So that is our outline for the class, and yes, it'll change up every once in a while just to maybe get a break from one thing and move into another. If you need to have a review session or whatever, we can certainly make some time for that as well. So it's quite flexible, and that's probably the best thing about this block system, yes, the class is 159 minutes, but the best thing is that we don't have to stop something and then continue the next day. We just keep going, and we can retain that information, and also be sure that, if we're using our time in the class wisely, that there should be relatively little homework too, because you're in class, you have your time, you have all that time to work on it and get the help you need, and then we move in, go into the next day and continue from there. And so it should benefit a good majority of you anyways. And for those of you that are struggling with the schedule itself and things like that, please ask for help. There'll be 2 of us in here, 2 teachers in the class. So plenty of help available. And so you're not alone in this. We're all in this together, and we'll get through this together. Okay, so we will see you soon. Take care and be safe.